Good morning and welcome back to TED Talks for another week here at Bowen's Garage. It is Monday morning, a full week for the first time in 3 weeks, and the sun is out. It is going to be a roaster, I think. So thank you for joining me. Please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It does make a big difference, and give us a thumbs up and all that jazz. A little Monday update for you. So, for those of you who have been watching the channel, last week we had this Megane arrive, and Friday it was advertised and pictured and videoed, and we had a reservation fee come in on Saturday morning. So a very quick turnaround potentially. So we have got the guy is going to confirm when he wants to come down and have a proper good look at it. But yeah, it was reserved within about 12 hours of going live, 15 hours of going live. So we'll see. Hopefully we can convert that one. It is a nice example, and like I said before in the video last week, I think it's fantastic value for money for the amount of kit that you get. The colour's very nice. It's a lot of car for £6,000 and cheap running costs as well. We've replaced the front brake pads and discs. They've been done. It has got a broken spring on the front, which we had to order in, so that is going to be done today. And we also replaced a tyre on this side, I believe. Yeah, to match up with all the other ones. This had a cut in it, which was unfortunate. Piece of glass or whatever, so that was annoying because I've had to put another Michelin on it to match up with the rest of them. But all the same, really nice car. And this little Volkswagen Up has literally just arrived. This has come from up near Manchester. Shout out to the boys at Whittaker's who do all my tray plate driving. Excellent service as usual. So this is a nice colour, isn't it? 66 plates, done 40 odd thousand miles. Because it's on a 66, it still comes under the cheap road tax. Really good service history. There's a mark on that mirror which we need to sort out, but other than that, it's a very, very tidy car. Excellent service history. I think it's got 8 stamps, and you do get the free tax, so I think that is going to be a popular car, and price rangey as well. I think it's going to be about £7,000, so I do not think that's going to hang around for long whatsoever. For those of you again who remember, obviously I know there's new people watching the channel, and if you are most welcome. But for those of you who've been watching the weeklies and you see the weekly last week, you'll know about this little Citigo that arrived. We had somebody come and look at it. I think they're actually maybe going to go for the Polo that I also showed you last week. But we have had another inquiry on this. We've told them about the damage in the door, which does need sorting. Or they can have it as a little bit of a discounted rate and have the car as it is. So they're going to arrange to come and have a look at that. It has been quite busy with inquiries over the weekend. What else? Oh, we have had an inquiry on the white Mini. They've got a 72 plate, so much newer Polo that's currently on a PCP deal, which they're looking to try and get out of and free up a bit of cash. But the guy who's emailed us is in Turkey. His daughter is in Liverpool, so it's going to be a bit of a slow burner, if anything, on that one. What else? It's lovely out here, isn't it? Had quite some beers on Saturday and still feeling slightly jaded, you might hear from my voice, but the sunshine is making things better. That sold straight away, didn't it? So we're going to do the cam belt water pump and so on with that one. So yes, this is the Polo. So they came and drove the Skoda Citigo automatic, and they also drove this one afterwards. I've given them my best and final and bestest offer in terms of the price I can do. We've got a little bit of bodywork to do with this one. We hadn't touched it, so it hadn't been washed. Nothing's been done to it at all. But they really like it, so hopefully we can get that one across the line later today or tomorrow. Venga's going to have a valet. Volkswagen, there should be a Volkswagen Up somewhere. An R-Line, we had a reservation on the Volkswagen Up R-Line that we've got. Lovely car, nice big black alloy wheels in a grey silver, a really cool looking. So it's not an Up GTI. It's got the standard 1 litre, so you've still got the cheap road tank, low insurance group, but looks the dog's doodahs. So we've had a reservation on that one as well. It's another customer who is looking to free up some money, which seems to be a little bit of a theme at the minute. He's got a BMW M2, which is definitely not for us. I think he's got it on motorway, and I think that finishes tomorrow, but he's looking to free up some money to buy a house. So a good way of doing things. I think he owns the BMW outright, so that's a good way of freeing up some money. Where is this? Where is this up? The boys have just bought it back, and I don't know if I've shown you this car before, but it looks cool. Look at that. That is a cool looking up if ever I've seen one. So it's got these lovely, I think they're 17, are they 17s? Yeah, 17-inch black alloys, black roof, R-line up. That is a rare car. So hopefully we can get that done this week as well. Workshop's busy. This little Polo has just come back for a warranty claim. Bit of a strange one, you can probably see from the screen. But the wipers would just randomly just carry on by themselves, even when the keys weren't in the ignition. The wipers would just carry on. So it's the wiper switch on these, which actually comes as the whole. It comes as the whole with the indicators on the other side. It comes as one big component. It's not cheap actually, about 140 quid from Volkswagen. So that's just a warranty claim which we've sorted this morning. Rest of the workshop's busy as usual. And hopefully, yeah, we've got quite a bit bubbling away. So, I think, Tony's had an inquiry on this Golf as well, the very low mileage Golf. The guy lives a couple of hours away. I think he's talking about delivery. So, we'll see what happens with that one as well. So, yeah, a few bits to be getting along with and a few bits bubbling away. And hopefully this sort of, we've picked up again quite a lot over the last couple of weeks. Hopefully that continues. So, I will update you all later on. Enjoy the sun. So, Monday evening, what has been going on today? Well, it's been warm. I think I'll be in shorts tomorrow. A hoodie was not the appropriate choice of attire. So, I think we'll be in shorts tomorrow. And that makes me feel happier. Instantly, life is better in shorts, I find. We had some new uniform turn up today for some of the boys as well, which was good. What else has been going on? Well, Golf GTD is going out tomorrow afternoon, so that is just going to have its final spruce up. Kia Venga already coming up much better. This was painted at the end of last week, but definitely coming up an awful lot nicer now they've started to machine polish it, so that should be finished maybe tomorrow, maybe not. We've got a couple of boys on we've got 3 in the balloting squad altogether. Ty, who does a lot more of the logistics and helps us in the sales side of it as well. But he's here by himself tomorrow. The other 2 guys are off on a training course, so he'll be by himself. So he's got a couple of black cars to get stuck into, primed and ready. Bonnet is on the 205. We had a second one sent to us. The first one just would not fit properly. So we've had a second one sent by the same company and it fits perfectly. So that will go off to paint at some point. Volkswagen Up test drive has been confirmed on this tomorrow morning. They have paid a reservation. So, yeah, really lovely looking car, that one, in my opinion. You don't see many that look like that. The Fiat 500. Now, this is in its sort of natural habitat, really. It's a 10-year-old Fiat 500 that we sold on Friday, if you saw the last video. And it needs the prep that all Fiat 500s of this age need, to be quite honest with you. I sort of joked and said, oh, it's going to need lower arms and it's going to need rear shock absorbers and so on and so on and so on. And we have got front offside and near side suspension arms, offside and near side handbrake cables, offside and near side rear shocks, which is about standard on these. Annoyingly, on the front arms, you have to take the front bumper off to do them, which is a pain in the ass, but one of those things. It's also having a cam belt and water pump. The central air vents just above the radio CD there are broken, so we've got one of those to go in there. aircon regas, offside daytime running light out, and a set of floor mats, plus a service. So it's having a good amount of prep, as with all these Fiat 500s need. They're really good little cars, but they just do take that all common stuff. You know, you can replace the shockers about 10 minutes aside, but just one of those things. I'm finding out on the Polo in the morning. I've sent them a copy of our warranty. They just got a few questions, which is absolutely fine. What else? Yeah, up. That's advertised. Just need to get that valeted. Golf's been prepped. So we sold this one last week. This has now been fully prepped. This has had pads and discs all round. I feel like I say that on every single car. We are more fussy than you know. If it was an advisor on the MOT, you'd probably carry on with it for a year, wouldn't you? But pads and discs all round, we like to make sure that they're literally spot on for our customers. We cover our own warranties. We don't want them coming back to bite us in the arse for noisy brakes after 3 months or whatever. So we probably go a bit over the top, but I think it works in the long run. Mini Clubman's pictured and videoed, and that's on. Tony had a test drive this afternoon in Hereford on a Renault Captur and a Hyundai i20. So we'll see on that. He did text me to say it wasn't overly positive, so we shall see. That's about it. Yellow Panda's gone off to Kent this evening, or it's on the truck, so that'll be away in the morning. And that is about it. So we've got quite a few bits bubbling away, as we always seem to have at the start of the week, but concrete, nothing as yet. So we'll see. Tomorrow I'm sure will be another scorcher, so we'll look forward to seeing you then. Good afternoon everyone, it is Tuesday evening. It's another beautiful day in Ross-on-Wye. The tan is coming along very nicely indeed. It's shirt sleeve order, it's shorts order, and everything's looking a bit more rosy, which is good. A couple of sales today. The Polo, which we had a test drive on Friday, and I had a number of questions to, well, rightly so, they had a number of questions for me. The car had literally just arrived. We hadn't done anything with it, hadn't washed it, hadn't touched it, hadn't done anything whatsoever. But we have done a deal on that now. That is now confirmed, which is great. And we've got a bit of bodywork to do to it. This was the side that I wasn't quite sure how it's going to come up, so they've washed it just last thing today. Well, they've done the wheels. I don't think they've washed it yet. We're going to see what we can do with these scratches, and hopefully we're not going to have to paint that. We are going to have to paint this front corner over here. So Dave's booked in on Tuesday next week to do that one. We're going to mechanically sort it at the end of this week. Then it's bank holiday. Then Tuesday Dave will get this finished, and then the Wednesday it will go out. That is the plan. So that is what will happen. Obviously, because plans in car sales never go Pete Tong at all, do they? To be honest, this is a good little trial for the boys, because two of them went on a course today with AutoSmart. Shout out to Dan, who is our rep locally. Top lad. We have a really good crack when he comes over every month. And they went on a course today at their site in Gloucester, and they learned all sorts of new tricks. So hopefully they'll be able to get those marks out. It's going to be a good test for them in the morning, so we shall see. I'll update you tomorrow. This lovely little Fiesta arrived at lunchtime. Deep Impact Blue, which is one of my favourite colours for these Fiestas. It is an EcoBoost. Yes, it is an EcoBoost, but it's only done 16,000 miles. 2 owners, really nice spec, sat nav, reversing camera, good history as well. So that'd be a nice car. 10 grand. I think it looks a lot of car for the money. Talking of Fiestas, the green Fiesta, which is still at Ford, they've had a good chat with our mechanic today, and they cannot get the car to fault. They've had the car for 5 working days now. They can't get it to misfire. They can't get it to throw a code for a misfire. They've had it pressure tested, and it's not lost any coolant. They've had it sniff tested, so they don't think the head gasket's gone. They cannot find fault with it at this moment in time, which isn't great. And nor can Dacia with the Duster that we've got there. They've had it for 2 days now. They rang me yesterday and said they couldn't find any fault, and they still can't find any fault. So I don't really know what's going on, to be honest. It's like they leave here, like white coat syndrome. They leave here and they've got a problem, and then they get to the doctors and they've got nothing at all. Or is that the other way around with the white coat? I don't know. Anyway, Dave will come to do the Volvo on Tuesday. This has just arrived as well, and I know they're subscribers to the channel and they watch a lot of the other guys' channels as well. So thank you to Karen and Jason for coming from Reading today to part exchange this lovely little 16 plate Polo automatic. I think it's only done 23,000 miles. The service history is massive. It's like War and Peace for the service history. And I know the garage who sold the car previously as well, Ryan at TMR, and they're a really good garage. So the car's been properly well looked after. It's a really nice thing. Front and rear parking sensors, cruise control. That'll be a nice car. And they have picked up the, dare I say it, nicer Golf GTD from us, which has obviously had a lot of prep to get it spanking, and it did look great as it went out the door this afternoon. So that was a really nice deal all round. They watched the channel, which is lovely. Their part exchanges, very nice indeed, and hopefully they'll be very pleased with the car that they have bought from us as well. And we have also sold the Volkswagen Up R-Line, rare car, very rare car, 17-inch black Paragon alloy wheels, black roof, black mirror caps, heated seats, lane assist, really cool thing. If you're watching this now, well, of course you're watching it now, you are watching it now, but there was a video that came out on Tuesday night where I actually review this car and another Volkswagen Up as well. So I'll put the link in the description. Do check that out if you haven't seen it on the TED Talks channel. This is sold to a local guy who's got a BMW M2, but he's selling that to free up some money to buy a house, which is fair enough. You can't complain at that at all, can you? And other than that, so yeah, 2 sold today, which is good. We've got 3 appointments tomorrow, which is also good news. 1 on the Megane, which we've already had a reservation on, so hopefully that will all work out. The guy has already got a Megane, which is a categorised old one, and I think just was looking for an upgrade, so hopefully that will go through, because it is a nice car, that one. Suzuki Skoda Citigo is going to go to the body shop in the morning to have the door done. Kia Venga is now pictured, videoed, advertised. Ty's done a good job of mopping that little baby up. Dave did the paint on the back, didn't he? There's still a few dents to come out of it, which Lee will do next time he's here. But that's a nice automatic, 18,000 miles, heated seats, sat-nav, camera, cruise control, really nice spec. The other 2 appointments tomorrow are on the Hyundai i20, red one, and also the Renault Captur that had the clutch and the gearbox done. And that's for the same couple that are coming to look at that. So they came and had a look at them in Hereford yesterday with Tony, but didn't want to drive them at the time. They've got a Peugeot 208 to part exchange, which we valued last week, and they've decided they'd like to drive them both here tomorrow, so we'll get that sorted. And fingers crossed it'll be 2 for the price of 1 on that. So good day, and sun shining, which obviously makes everything better anyway, doesn't it? But looking like a positive week again, which is really good news, because we've got a VAT bill to pay next week, so the money will soon disappear. But nice to be busy, and hopefully the sun will continue, and so will my good mood. So we'll see you tomorrow. Good evening, everyone. It's Friday evening. I completely forgot Thursday. No excuses, just completely forgot to do any filming on Thursday. I don't know why. Probably because we've been a bit quiet, but yeah, apologies. I've just gone Wednesday to Friday, and now it's a bank holiday, so let's see what's been going on. This won't take very long. Fiat 500, that's now had all its prep bar and MOT. Clocks have gone, they've been sent off. You put the right indicator on and the engine management light was flashing. Very common fault. The speedo clocks play up, so they've been sent away to AC Tronics, and they only arrived with them this morning, and it's been fixed, and it's going to be sent back, and it'll be here for after the bank holiday. Clutch we haven't done on the i20 yet. Dave's doing the paint on that. That's now ready. Now I was going to show you this, wasn't I? So this was the one with quite a bit of damage on this, or it looked like quite a bit of damage on this offside, and I was worried that we were going to have to take it to the paint shop. Well, we don't. There were blue scuffs on the rear bumper, blue scuffs on the arch here. Lee has worked his magic, and it's good. So that does not need paint, which is excellent news. Dave's still got to do the couple of bits on the other side, but that's mechanically ready. It's valeted now. We'll just need to give it a quick wipe over once Dave's done the paint, and that is going out on Wednesday. We've sold 1 car since Wednesday, so we've done 4 this week, which again isn't great. 5 is the what is required, basically. So anything less than 5, I'm not happy. EcoSport we sold this afternoon locally to, again, a returning customer. So they've had 3 cars from us now. Well, this will be the 3rd, so a hat trick. On finance, really nice colour, this EcoSport. They're good news, these. Really nice high driving position, easy to use. It's a Fiesta underneath, so you've got the nice driving style of the Fiesta, all the kit of a Fiesta, but you're just that bit higher up off the ground, so that's a good one. We had a test drive on the Mini this afternoon, this red one. We brought it over from Hereford, so sent the boys out to go and fetch it this morning. It took an hour and a half to go and get it, and then the lady tells us after she's driven it and she likes it that she's not looking to buy until the end of June, which is a little bit frustrating, isn't it? So yeah, that was a bit of a waste of time. Let's go to City Go. We found a door for this. This had a nasty crease in the door, which Lee, our dent man, couldn't do, and the body shop said they could do, but it wouldn't be a very nice job. So I hopped onto the old flea bait, and we managed to find one in the exact right colour, which was lucky, for 130 quid. So we popped that on this afternoon. Colour match is great, so happy days. So that will need its photo shoot on Tuesday morning, and video and whatever. They literally just finished it at 5 o'clock, so I thought I'd check it out on the picture of the weekend. Blue Fiesta is now fully valeted, polished, advertised. That looks really good, to be fair. That's a nice car. Skoda Citigo, this arrived. This is a colour edition, so we've got white roof, white wheels. They've just given this one a very quick wash just to finish the day. Again, so it's on the pitch of the bank holiday. It does say awaiting prep. Main news is the green Ford Fiesta, which some of you may or may not remember. I've banged on about it a few times in the videos. We had a problem. We thought it was potentially head gasket. It's been at Ford for 10 days. We had it back yesterday. They say all is well. They've pressure tested it. They've sniff tested it. They've done a compression test on it. No fault codes. So from their perspective, no faults. We've had it back, drove it back from Gloucester, which is what, 25 miles, 30 miles. We've started it a few times yesterday, let it go cold, started it this morning, fine. Tony's taken it to the M5 and back, fine. So he's now taking it home for the weekend against his, I'm not sure the colour suits him, to be honest, but he's taking it home for the weekend and we'll see how it behaves. And if it's all fine come Tuesday, I think we'll give it back to the customer because there's not much more we can do with it. So potentially it was just having a little wobble. I don't know. I'm not 100% convinced, to be perfectly honest with you, but let's see what they come up with. And the Dacia Duster is a headache, a real headache. It's been at Dacia for a week. They've tried numerous things, same as we have. They can't find a fault, but they do admit that it is massively underpowered. They've had their master tech on it. We've had phone calls back and forth. I even drove over this morning a boost pressure sensor because we'd replaced the boost pressure sensor with a Bosch one, not a genuine Continental one, even though Bosch is just as good. So they wanted us to take the old one over so they could do something with it. So I dropped that off this morning. Haven't heard anything back since. So yeah, that's a bit frustrating. We also had a test drive on this Tucson this morning as well. The guy's written off his car, an Audi A4 Avant, and he'd like another Audi A4 Avant, but his good lady would like an SUV. So they're in a war of attrition at the minute, deciding on what they're going to go for. I think he quite liked it, but I think obviously once you have an Audi, it's quite difficult to go for anything else. So potentially a Q3 or a Q5 might be the way to go. So yeah, the sun has made things quiet again, I think. I mean, it's been beautiful here this week, absolutely beautiful. So why would you want to go and buy a car unless you really had to? You'd want to be in the pub, or you'd want to be at the beach, or you'd want to be having a picnic. You wouldn't want to be on a car lot getting in cars where the air conditioning may or may not work at this current time. So yeah, 4 this week, and now we've got another 3-day weekend, which I'm not a Scrooge, and I like having time off as much as anybody, but all these bank holidays in a row is a pain in the arse. It happens every year. All car dealers complain about it because it just really stuffs your rhythm up. You've always got staff off as well because they're trying to take advantage of the long bank holidays. I mean, why wouldn't they? That's obvious. So yeah, 4 this week. It's a week of meh. Cloud is the optimum weather to sell cars. I figured this out over the years. Rain, nobody comes out. Too much sunshine, nobody comes out. Just a light bit of cloud. That's the sweet spot. So there we go. There's been a couple of videos come out this week. What have we had come out this week? There's been my tips and tricks video on how we buy cars and how you should potentially buy cars if you're a trader looking to buy within the trade. So that came out last night before, maybe. And what else came out this week? Oh, the Volkswagen Up video, which has had a really nice number of comments. So thank you for everybody who has commented on that. I think that's about it. Shorter one this week for sure. But I hope you've all had a good week. Please do like and subscribe. Jump in the comments if you'd like to have a chat. I will be able to reply this week. I'm going to see Greg Davis tomorrow in Swansea. Well, Saturday night. So I don't know when you're watching this. Maybe Saturday, if I can get it out in time. Maybe Sunday. Maybe Monday. But yeah, go and see Greg Davis in Swansea on Saturday night, which will be good. Seen him before. He's excellent live. So I'm looking forward to that one. And other than that, football season's finished, so a bit of chill time with the family, which is going to be nice if the weather's good. So I hope you guys all do the same. And we will catch you up again for another short week next week. Take care.